You make a consomme. It's like a hot...
Consommate, like, have sex with it.
No. Consommade. Consommade.
There's no sex.
A thick broth, basically.
Thick from the sex.
We must start!
No! That was beautiful, wasn't it? The acoustics are amazing. That was my dream job when I was a kid.
What?
I wanted to be a rapper.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I was like young in school, that's what I wanted to be when I was older. Luckily, all my friends bullied me every time I thought about it, said about it, tried doing it.
Good.
To the point where now it was just an abandoned dream.
Go on then.
What?
Rap.
I haven't been putting any effort into it. I haven't written down anything.
I don't care.
I abandoned this dream.
Well, now's the time to pick it up, Kier.
Yeah, but
Rap for me.
now I'm too old. Bar's still cold. That's you been told. Bold. Sold?
That's sick.
Sick bars, fam.
Put that dream just back there and, yeah,
What?
just put it back.
You just told me it was good.
I was trying to be nice.
Oh.
We'll put a poll up.
I did
See
used to
what
have
happens.
like bars and stuff that I had.
Did you?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you write
I've been
down?
in rap battles before.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, one of the rap battles I was in, I just recited some Dizzy Rascal lyrics. I was very young.
Wow.
But yeah, I did have my own bars that I'd set up.
Any of these recorded?
No. No, they probably were recorded at the time, but they're not there now.
So they exist somewhere. Someone's got them.
Maybe. Yeah.
Someone's got an old phone in a drawer with you doing a rap battle on it.
Potentially. Potentially,
I
yeah.
hope that surfaces one day.
Oh my God, it's
Little
going
babe.
to be terrible.
Little baby Kier saying Dizzy Rascals.
So bad.
Dizzy Rascals. I sound like an old person then.
Yeah, the guy literally called me out on it in the battle.
Oh.
He's like, oh yeah, Dizzy Rascal is sick. I was like, I am 12.
Whoa.
I did a whoopsie.
I've been rumbled.
Yeah. Yeah, I just knew line for line the Dizzy Rascal versus Crazy Titch years and years ago.
Go on then.
What that is?
Yeah, I'm sure you can recite it because you're weird.
I know one of the lines was, I can hear you talking out your backside, squat, squeeze. Oh, jeez. Flying overseas. I can remember the rhymes, but I can't remember what the lines were before it.
Well, that was shit. So you wanted to be a rapper?
One of the guys I battled was called Hydro.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I remember.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. I was really good with my rap name as well. It was so, like, because it really hid my actual name.
What was your rap name?
I think Kier P was one of them.
Kier P. Oh.
The dominating MC.
Oh, you made it worse. It couldn't have got worse, but you made it worse.
The letter after B, it B.
C?
There we go.
What?
That was good, wasn't it?
Was it?
Platinum. Straight up platinum. That's what that's selling.
Okay. So you gave up on rap?
I think I said Hydro.
Oh, for God's sake.
You can't even flow away. I've got rhymes all night and rhymes all day. For some reason, that's semi in my head, but I could have just made that up.
Yeah.
No one knows. But yeah, it could have.
That's
Could have
pretty,
been that.
yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
Could have been that.
I imagine it would have got a little like, oh.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what they do at rap battles.
No.
Oh, fine, sir. Fine.
Yeah, anytime I wanted to talk about it, my friends just immediately shut it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a kid, I wanted to be an actor. That was like a genuine dream. And yeah, I dropped it pretty quick.
Why?
Boredom. Don't know.
Boredom.
Yeah, I got bored of it very quick. But it was a dream for like, so from like maybe 10 to 12. So good. Maybe earlier, so about 8 to 12, yeah. Yeah, about good 4 years of my end of primary, early secondary school. I wanted to be an actor. And I was the lead in the primary school play. I played Dr. Dan.
Dr. Dan?
Dr. Dan.
What's Dr. Dan from?
Everyone knows who Dr. Dan is. This guy.
Memorable performance. What's Dr. Dan from? What's the...
So, well, it was an original player, Kier.
Whoa.
It's an original player. Yeah, as an adult, I realised that my primary school teachers put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah, sounds
They wrote
like
an
it.
entire script. They didn't just like get a script and then like hash it. They wrote an entire script. So it was Romeo and Juliet, but meets like Jerry Springer, Jeremy Kyle. So it was a family drama show where they all sit down and talk it out. But the Jerry Springer was Dr. Dan. I was Dr. Dan.
Oh, man.
So I was the Jerry Springer, like, hey, everybody.
Please say there's video of that kicking about.
There is 100%. My mum's got it.
Definitely.
Without a doubt, yeah.
I need to see that.
I don't know if it's easy to find. I've got tons of photos of it. I have photos of it at home.
Why'd they call him Dr. Dan? Because that's very much a first name.
I don't know. I do not know. Just called him Dr. Dan. So yeah, we had the, what are they called? Fucking Capulets and... Montagues, yes. We had the Capulet and the Montagues, and they were fighting it off.
It's a nice idea, actually.
Yeah,
isn't
it's a pretty... Like, this is what I'm saying. As an adult, I'm like, Jesus Christ, they went for a lot of effort to, like, do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do drama in secondary school?
Yeah, and that's where I got bored of it. Yeah. So I did, obviously, you do... Did you not do drama in the first years?
Yeah.
Everyone does drama, and then you...
First 3 years.
Yeah, it's first 3, and then year 9, you pick your subjects, and I picked art, obviously. But yeah, I did drama in the first 3 years, and that's definitely when I was like, this is shit. Because it was like, in primary school, it was very much a dream, and then my teachers knew that. Turn your fucking phone off, you prick.
It needs to be on moon mode.
It does. Put it on fucking moon mode. Fucking waste, man. This is the real Daryl coming through right now. You fucking idiot.
Right, it's on Do Not Disturb.
It's on fucking moon mode.
Put you on fucking moon mode in a minute.
Checking mine now. I mean, I'm checking it, but I know I've put it on moon mode because I'm a fucking good human being. I care about this podcast. Like this prick. What was I talking about before I was rudely interrupted?
I don't know. Something about how great I am.
Dr. Dan.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Yeah, and how much effort they all put in.
Yeah, they put mad amounts of effort, like writing that shit, which is a bit strange. Oh, I tell you where I fell out of love with acting. Secondary school. So secondary school, it became so I loved it in primary school, and my teachers knew that. So I think that's why they put me as the main. I think they were like, let's give him a shot, and like and I think I remember the line. My line's fucking great. Like loads of the kids were like, I remember kids stuttering and like not remembering, and like on the final night, being the teacher was like, and then he said this, and they'd be like, oh yeah, and then I said that. Like, it was terrible, but I was good. I remembered all my fucking lines.
Whilst waving to their mum halfway through their line.
There was people like that. Yeah,
I will take this blade and stab it.
So unprofessional. Working with amateurs.
I definitely wanted to be in performance of some sort.
Yeah.
I think it's just that was the age that I got into like hip hop, and grime was like birthing at the time. And I was like, oh, there's like a UK scene. Shit, I could actually do something with this because there's now a UK scene for it. I know there was UK hip hop anyway. It was just nowhere near as big as like American hip hop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely always wanted to perform anyway because I'm just an attention seeker at heart. Like I used to, when I was a kid, I used to do karaoke a lot. Whenever we went out to like somewhere that would do karaoke, I'd do karaoke. I hosted the Leavers Assembly for my primary school.
Yeah.
With another fine gentleman.
See, I'm very similar. Like, I was always like that as well. I always wanted to be the centre of attention.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Go figure that that's how we are. Mm-hmm. At least we definitely grew out of it.
Yeah, we've moved past that. Yeah, we don't need to be the centre. We don't need to get our voices listened to anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've moved past. We're mature now.
Our insecurities aren't dominating the way we live. We don't have to have 3 cameras on us at all times.
Yeah, we're content with ourselves. You know, people don't need to hear our opinions and stuff. Like,
not needing people to like me.
Yeah. Subscribe, please.
Like and subscribe. Yeah, I definitely just always wanted to be in some sort of performance.
Yeah, I think I was naturally attracted to that as well.
Acting, music, stand-up, just anything like that I just really fancied doing.
So at what point did you veer off and it became art? Because I think art is, like, obviously the art we do, it's not performance, it's pure art. So it's like, what point did that happen?
I was always drawing since I was tiny.
Yeah, Yeah, same.
Yeah, always drawing all the time, drawing and painting. I think it was because I saw those things as being not that viable. Like it's as a dream idea, it seemed impossible, and the people I was surrounded by at the time of me thinking those things maybe weren't helping towards that.
Yeah.
Dream crushes and that. Not necessarily, but also maybe because I was like insecure about talking about it too. I wasn't trying to actualize anything. But yeah, I was always drawing and always painting. I loved doing that. And then when I found out about tattooing, I was like, yeah, cool. That seems to fit what I already do. I'm already halfway down the road towards that, so it makes sense. And fell in love with it.
I didn't meet my first dream crusher until college. Genuinely. Every time I'd expressed a dream, everyone had encouraged me.
Nah.
I mean, friends, obviously your friends are always just fucking dickheads. Like, there's always friends that are like, why do you want to do that? But I mean, like, adults. Like, all my teachers were always encouraging me. My parents always encouraged me. Like, when I said I wanted to be an actor, my mum started paying for Saturday drama lessons and shit. So...
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. And then when I wanted to be a tattooist, they were very supportive. And then my teachers were the same. I remember my art teacher was like, sick. You should do that. You should be a tattooist. And it wasn't until I went to college that my tutors were then like, nah, you could do something better than that. But I think I realized that's because they wanted me to go to uni. They were very, like, pushy of the whole uni thing.
And how did that go?
Oh, I fucking hate uni. So bad. So bad.
Did you see it the whole way out? Did you do all of it?
Did the whole of first year, and then... So I did the whole of first year, and then the first lecture of second year was... what do you want to do when you leave? And everyone, I was doing fine art. Everyone there was like, I don't know. I think genuinely, I think 10% of the entire group, like of 100, 150 people in that lecture, had an idea. The rest were like, teacher maybe? Don't know. Like nothing. And I was like, I want to be a tattooist. Yep, I want to be a tattooist. Like that, I was just certain. I was like, I'm going to be a tattooist. And then I had like private meetings with tutors, and some of them were like, nah, that's stupid, don't do that. And I was like, okay. And then I had one with this crazy woman who was like, you should do that. You should go do that. You should take a gap year. You should fuck this off and pursue that. And I was like, oh.
Sweet. See you later.
Yeah.
That's your wages not getting paid.
Yeah. But thank fuck she did. She was just honest. Do you know what I mean? Her exact words, the first thing she said was, why are you here? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you don't need a degree, do you? Like, she didn't know. She was quite, do you need a degree? And I was like, no, I just go get an apprenticeship. She's like, well, go do it. She's like, go
That's
do
good,
it.
though.
And I was just like, okay. And I just didn't even click to like think to do that. But yeah, the first year was shit. Really shit. I just didn't gel with anyone really. Like, I'm just an awkward guy. Especially then I was really kind of in my shell a bit.
And you were sober, which isn't a great start for a uni
I was sober in halls.
Yeah.
On freshers. It was fucking ridiculous. So bad. In Newcastle.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I did freshers in Newcastle sober. Honestly, I deserve a fucking award for that.
Yeah, that is good going.
Yeah. And I went out every night because everyone else was.
Yeah.
But I'd still just not drink, which was exhausting.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Hearing the
like
same
not
story.
only just hearing the same bullshit and people, do you want to drink though? Like not only that, but like literally exhausting. Like when you're sober, it's hard to stay awake till like 4 a.m.
There's a lot of sugar in alcohol in there that keeps you going. That's what gets you there.
Well, yeah, and I don't like energy drinks. I never really have. I was drinking a lot of Iron Brew back then, so I was just necking Iron Brew, but even that wasn't keeping me awake. Like, yeah, it was fucking shit. And artwork wise, I hated it. Yeah, it was towards the end of the first year. That's when I really started. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I remember exactly what it was. So I was really good friends with this girl, Jess Bailey. Shout out. I mean, she's not really. I don't think she'll listen to this. But I was really.
She does. There's an Easter egg waiting for her.
So I was really good friends with. She was like one of the only people in like. So in my halls, I had a girl called Hope and Jade who came from college. So I very much just stuck onto them. Do you know what I mean? I just like I'm in my bubble, so I was like I didn't really try to make new friends. But I got on with some people. There's a guy called Mike I got on with, and these other people. But Jess was like the only person I really got on with, really connected with. And she got a boyfriend called Rob Fielder, who's a tattooer. And then he just like came in my room one night. I think Jess was out or something. it's not weird. It sounded so weird. He just like knocked on my door. I was like, "What's up, man?" And I was like, "You all right?" And he just came in, and then I was drawing at the time, I was just drawing like tattoo flash shit, and I was painting with. I remember I'd been using like fucking watercolor pencils for like 3 years. They were shit. They were like just piss weak, but they look good. They look legit, but they were just piss weak. The colors were like shit.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Oh yeah, well I use these inks. And I use this paper." And he just started showing me all this shit. And he was like, I do spit shading. Just told me all this shit, just unloaded this information on me. And then I obviously bought all that shit, watched YouTube videos, did it. And then it was like just a snowball of just doing that. And then people started asking for commissions. And that's basically where it all started.
Nice.
Yeah. Before I got my apprenticeship, I had like 2,000 followers just from doing commissions and paintings. And yeah, just people would ask me to paint shit and I'd paint it. It was fun.
Yeah, nice. It's a nice way in.
Yeah. But yeah, it was Jade. I remember we were in the library one day. This was very towards the end. Like, this is literally must have been like 2 weeks before I quit. And was like, I'm done, and pursued my apprenticeship. We were sat in the library. I was sat with Jade and Hope, and Jade and Hope were doing research for their degrees. Which I said, I'll come to the library and do some research. I went to the library and then just started printing off tattoo designs. I just started drawing tattoos. And then Jade looked over and was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I've got like a few commissions to do." And she's like, "Why are you in uni?" Like, she was very much just like, I can't remember what she said, but I remember she was like very much just like, "Why are you here? Like, you're clearly more into that." And I was like, "Yeah, kind of am."
And then left.
Yeah.
Nice.
Started my life.
I did no college, no uni. I just went straight into work.
Fucking scumbag.
Why?
I don't know.
Just wanted that money.
So,
and obviously, wanting that money, first job you got to get is working at McDonald's.
right. Okay.
I did work. I was roofing for a bit. I was roofing before I worked at McDonald's, I think.
Well,
I was roofing when I was 15.
You fucking kept that quiet when I needed a new roof, didn't you?
Yeah, I hadn't done it for a long time.
Fucking get on my roof and fix my fucking tiles.
If I walked on your tiles now, they'd be like click, clack, click, clack every time I stepped on one of them.
I don't know what that means.
Like them snapping as I walked up them.
Wow.
Back then I was a young whippersnapper. I was slim and handsome. I had hair on my head.
You're going up my fucking ladder and you're getting on my roof.
I'll happily do that.
I do not have those skills, but you do. Evidently.
Did. Maybe.
Yeah, it's like riding a bike. You never forget. You never forget how to tile a roof.
Yeah, did roofing and damp proof work.
I need some damp proofing doing as well.
But I don't know what I'm doing
I've got
now.
a damp specialist coming on Thursday.
It was over 10 years
They're
ago.
going to cost me thousands.
10, 15 years ago.
Kier.
I'm not a specialist.
Sort my
I was a
fucking
dog
house
spotter.
out.
I was like a labourer that turned up and worked for like 20 quid a day and loved it.
Fuck's sake.
That was a lot of fun roofing. But yeah, my first like job after that was working at McDonald's.
How was that?
Fine.
Oh.
Me and one of my best friends, Rob, shout out to Rob, both started at the same time. We both got the jobs at the same time. We both rode mopeds. And we both had pretty much the same shift, so we would just ride in together most of the time. But I got a job on tills, and he was on burgers, because obviously they put the uglies out back, don't they?
Yeah.
Keep all the handsome ones on the tills.
Handsome, tall men at the front, yeah.
Yeah. But like he would try and talk to me through the burgers and stuff. They'd be like, "Mate, we don't. This is the front area where I am."
Shut up, peasant.
Yeah. And he was trying to work his way up to the till. So one day he got like himself onto chips so that he could then talk to me because he was quite close to me. And then he was like, "I'm getting closer to the tills. I'm going to be on the tills." And next thing you know, he's cleaning out the front. Just went straight past the tills.
Straight past the tills.
Yeah. Yeah. And to this day, that's what James Blunt, You're Beautiful reminds me of, is those times. Because
Why?
McDonald's had a radio thing where they only played 3-4 songs. It was that, and Daniel Powter Had a Bad Day. So you had a bad day. Yeah. They would just pretty much play those. You're beautiful. So you had a bad day. They would just do those.
Over and over.
I worked there for like almost 3 months, and I left because I was about to get sacked. And this is the only time this has ever happened. But I was handing out free burgers to the people that I liked. Like they would go, "Can I have a cheeseburger?" And then I'd just turn around and just like put a few extra in the bag, tons of sauces in that, and then hand them out. So I got caught for doing that. And to try and lie my way through the situation, he told me what had happened, that he'd found out that I'd been doing this. He's seen it on CCTV, I was giving out stuff. And I said to him, "I swear on my life it won't happen again." to an adult, to a grown-up.
Yeah.
I was 16. Like, around my group of friends, that was sacred. Swear on your life.
Swear on your grand's grave.
Yeah. So, I was like, man, I swear on my life this won't happen again. He's like, you don't need to do that.
Because you're fired.
He's probably like in his mid-30s. He's got some 16-year-old kid going like, I swear on my life, I won't do it again.
I promise.
Yeah.
I promise it'll never happen again, sir.
As burgers fall out of my pocket.
You get up to leave. Just this one last time, I promise.
I swear on my life, after this one, never going to happen again.
Ring my gran, she'll tell you. I'm good for it.
Also, yes, that happened. And I managed to like keep the job. But then I think the next week or the week after that, I didn't want to go into work on a Saturday night because we were going to go have a few beers in the park like you do at that age. And so I asked one of my friends to phone up and pretend to be my dad and tell him that I was too ill to come to the phone. But we did it in a shopping centre, which now I'm older, I know you could definitely hear all the shopping centre in the background. The hustle and bustle, people moving, announcements. He's like, yeah, Kieran's too ill to come to the phone.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I had to leave then because I got suspended for that for a few days. And then, I had to leave. Oh, whilst I was working at McDonald's as well, me and Rob played a game where we said we're going to see how long we can stay awake for.
Okay.
Which consisted of us buying loads of energy drinks, Pro Plus tablets.
Yeah.
And then just seeing how many days we could go.
And how many did you go?
Like 3.
Fuck off.
Yeah. I think there was probably micro sleeps in it because there was a lot of time that just blacked out.
Yeah.
The first night was easy enough to get through. We were working, by the way. We had shifts.
That's what I guessed.
Yeah,
I guess it was.
So progressively you'd see us just getting worse and worse.
Fuck.
One of the days, a woman came to the checkout to ask if I could swap the toy from the Happy Meal for her kid.
Yeah.
So I ran out the back to swap it. And then I'm pretty sure I fell asleep, stood up.
Did she see?
Yes, because it was all the way out the back. I don't know what happened in this gap. No one ever filled me in on what happened. But a guy came back and goes, what are you doing back here?
Oh, I want to see the CCTV.
Just me looking like the Exorcist.
Like paranormal activity.
Yeah, paranormal activity, yeah. He's like, what are you doing back here? And I was like, I'm just swapping the toy for that lady. And he was like, it's been like 40 minutes.
I don't know why it's got me. I just envisioned it so well. My favourite bit is that I really hope she looked at you. I just imagine, like, you know, those little fucking alleyways of friars.
Yeah.
Just looking at this stuff. Fuck. Oh, I'm hot.
I don't know if that's good or bad for you to do. But yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about now. What? Good or bad? The days.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Yeah, very bad. We would just stay up all night and then we would just go to like Tesco in the middle of the night to go top up on Pro Plus tablets and energy drinks. Yeah, riding our mopeds there. Just
like, I can't imagine, like, so the longest I've stayed awake ever was when me and Machine have done flights. So like Canada or New York, I can't remember which one it was. But when we've done that, that's the longest we've stayed awake, and it's been like, I think 38 hours was the longest we went, and I was so fucked. So fucked. And I can't imagine going longer than that and working like that. Because working in McDonald's is shit. Like, it's got to be anyway. I don't know.
it was all right. Kept busy. Time went quick. It went very quick if you went out.
It goes quick if you stand in about 5 minutes, swaying.
You know you love your job when you go and sit on the toilet back in the day where phones didn't have anything to do on it.
Yeah.
Like playing Snake just over and over again for 20 minutes.
Oh,
Or just going out for a quick power nap.
You're old.
Man, at McDonald's, the best part about the job was you could have your own lunch. You could just make lunch while you were there. And it's amazing how many fries you can get into one of those large containers if you really put some effort in. A lot. I used to get big tasties, get like 3-4 of the burgers for the big tasty. So it was like a double, triple stack. Cheese on every layer. and then put the Big Mac sauce on there because like best one. Shit tons of fries and a milkshake for every lunchtime. Honestly, I think I was at peak fitness at that time. Yeah, because I'd have a little power nap during the day. It really built the foundations for this athletic physique.
You're still carrying it. Yeah, you should be proud of that.
I am really proud of it.
Yeah.
So then after McDonald's, I went to work for Homebase.
Oh.
Which was one of the most tedious jobs I've ever been in. And how long ago this was, there was a smoking room in the break room. Wow. So the break room had a split and then there was a smoking area, which when I'd spent all my money on the week before, I'd go in there and just pinch the ends of people's cigarettes.
Oh, Kier.
I don't know why I had to admit that. It wasn't really a detail that needed to come out, but it happened.
Yeah, you've just made yourself look really pathetic.
Yeah. Yeah, I was very
disgusting.
Sad. Yeah. The only pro about... I was on tills again at Homebase.
Yeah.
And the only pro working there was towards the end of the day, I would ask if I could just go do trolley duty instead, and they would let me smoke whilst I was doing that.
What, like outside?
Yeah, so I was out collecting trolleys
to smoke?
just with a cig hanging out of my mouth while I was doing it.
Blowing smoke in people's faces.
Yeah, they were just like, at Homebase, you're allowed to smoke as much as you want, just all the time.
Fuck. I just imagine like an old woman coming, excuse me, you're just like, yeah, love, what do you want?
Into her face.
Yeah.
You got any smoke detectors? That was a bit of a shit one. And then went to Halfords.
Fucking hell, how many jobs have you had?
This was all in the same year.
What the fuck?
Went to Halfords and was a car radio salesman.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's shit.
Yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't really have much interest in it. I didn't know what the speakers did or how they worked. I had no intention of learning how that worked. So I worked there for a bit.
I've got one question. So you did all this in a year. This is just 1 year.
Yeah, this is like 16 to 17, I think.
Right. How many times were you fired?
None. I've never been fired.
I thought you were fired from McDonald's.
No, I left before I got fired. I've always left before I got fired.
Oh, right. But you were going to get fired.
It's like when MPs say they're resigning. It's one of those situations. I am the MP that resigns from Homebase.
Right. Why were you resigning from Homebase? What were you about to get fired for?
Nothing at Homebase.
Oh.
It was just shit. I was just really, really bored.
Okay.
And I thought, car radio sales, that's the move for me.
Yeah, that's the career. This is forever.
Something else I don't care about.
And from then? Halfords,
and then I think I went back to roofing for a bit.
Oh.
I think.
Your skills are building?
There might be a time where I was doing air conditioning in that gap as well.
The fuck?
Like doing vents. I didn't do that for long because I was laid on my back drilling into a pipe once, and then I got a bit of, like a shard of aluminium went into my eye. Oh, that was rough.
So that made you stop doing it?
Yeah, I only did like 2 days of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You did 2 days of air conditioning fitting?
Yeah, I was helping out a guy.
Does that even count as like a job?
No, not really.
Yeah, should have mentioned that.
No. Kind of counts though.
Still did it.
And then I was an apprentice electrician for like 18 months.
Substantial, yeah?
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it until I started going to college. As soon as I went to college, I didn't like it.
Did you have to like go to college to do electrician
Yeah.
Right.
So I had to do like a week out of every 4 or something.
Right.
Would be me at college, and I just didn't like the college part.
I assume that was like the theory, and then obviously practical was the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I already knew so much, like from doing the practical for over a year before I went to college, that when they were like, "This is how you do stuff," like this is boring as shit. Man, I got electric shocked so many times. Mostly by my boss.
Nice guy.
Yeah. I was once up like a 15-foot ladder up in like, the ceilings, the ceiling grates, where they have like the fake tiled roofs. I was up in one of them wiring up lights and probably about 10, 15 foot up in the air. And then he decided to make the circuit go live and then held it against the metal of the, the grids that hold the tiles in place. Basically put electric through the entire ceiling. Okay. And I was up in a hole with like a rectangle around me, and I just touched one of the sides and went, fuck, and he's just at the other side of the room, just on his knees, pissing himself. I electrocuted myself a handful of times doing that. Doing all sorts. Apparently you're supposed to go to the doctors. I never did, and it seems to have worked out all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The man who has barely any memory.
Yeah, that guy. Then back to roofing in that gap as well.
Oh, for God's sake.
My girlfriend at the time's dad was a roofer. So it just kept falling back into that as an option.
So you're quite skilled at roofing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep going back to it seems. Yeah. I paid $3,000 for a roof last year.
Did you?
Yep. Could have let you fucking do it.
I could have done it for 4.
So you went back to roofing, then what?
Then HSBC.
Oh, and that was before you tattooing.
Yeah.
That was your long stint, wasn't it?
Yeah, really long. 6-7 years. 6-7 years,
depressing.
Yeah. Working in a call centre.
Oh.
Also, I was so unqualified for that job. Like everything I'd done before that was all building, labouring, working on site, or in like shitty like the retail bits right at the beginning that weren't amazing.
Mm-hmm. You do realise call centres are just picking up forms.
Yeah, but when it's for a bank, it's completely different.
Why is that different? You had a script, didn't you?
No. There were scripts for like certain applications because you had to say certain things for legal reasons. But
so, was it an incoming?
Yeah.
So, what were people bringing about?
I was selling when I first started. I was selling like personal loans, credit cards, bank accounts, setting up people's accounts, loads of stuff like that. Mostly like lending, upgrading people's accounts was where it was.
Okay.
When you could get bonuses for how much you sold and that kind of stuff.
Could you?
Yeah, I didn't because I was shit at it.
Oh.
I was always just about keeping on to my job. I'm pretty sure I only got that job because the guy that interviewed me was attracted to me.
Sweet.
Yeah, because we didn't talk about much experience the whole time. There were 2 guys. Honestly, I'd love to set this up as like a part of a sitcom or something. There were 2 guys. One of them was like straight down the line, just trying to be, right, so where's your experience and stuff? And the other guy, who I'm pretty sure is like a little interested in me, this could be me absolutely reading this wrong. And if I am sorry. But yeah, he was like, oh, how did it hurt getting your tunnels stretched out? How big are they? Just talking about what piercings are. Like, do you have any piercings that we can't see? And just talking about like my looks.
How big does your asshole stretch?
He was awesome. What a great guy.
Well, he got you the job.
Yeah. But I was answering all of his questions quite enthusiastically. Yeah. Didn't think I did well on the other side, and then got the job.
And then he harassed you for 7 years.
And then but worked down there. Worked down south doing that. Mm-hmm. Did outbound calls for a bit. That was much worse.
Yeah, that sounds like people are like, fuck off!
Yeah. And then when I moved up to Leeds was when I started selling mortgages for HSBC.
Oh, okay.
Probably don't have to say what bank it was, so I bet
don't shout them out.
No.
Fuck HSBC. HSBC.
Yeah.
HSBC.
But yeah, came up, sold mortgages, and in return got a nice heap of depression, which was good.
We all need it.
Yeah. Absolutely hated that. I think I quit there to go work at Asda.
You worked at Asda? Oh, right, okay. I thought HSBC was straight into tattooing.
No. Oh, mate. Then I went to Asda.
Oh, for God's sake.
I know, it's a long list, isn't it?
It's getting long.
Do you know what I was at Asda? Have I not spoke about this before at all, no?
Well, tell me what you were.
You have a guess. There's only so many jobs that happen at
Stocking
Asda.
shelves?
No.
Tills?
No.
Security?
Yes.
Oh.
I was the security.
Okay.
I am the least confrontational person ever.
You are.
I used to just watch people walk out of stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
There was a guy who they said, he's known to carry a knife, so be careful on approach. And he grabbed a bottle of vodka and just walked out the door next to me. And I literally just watched him walk out.
Yep.
I got pulled in a meeting about that. They're like, why did you not stop him? I'm like, you told me he had a knife and you pay me £7 an hour.
Yeah, that's like...
not stopping him.
My brain, my face twisted up because I was like, why did they have a meeting with you?
Yeah.
Like, excuse me, sir, why did you not intercept the man who has a knife? Yeah. Like, because he's got a knife?
Are you not prepared to give your life for this job?
Do you not care about Asda?
What are we paying you the £7.20 an hour for if you're not going to give your life up for it?
Exactly. Get stabbed.
So I moved swiftly onto stocking shelves after that.
Okay.
Yeah. Which was fine.
Then you got stabbed.
With a bottle of vodka.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, it was the same situation. Just bored as shit.
Yeah.
The people were cool.
And then did you get a tattoo?
Then I was window cleaning.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That was with a friend though, so that was really good fun.
Okay.
There's something really nice about taking a piss in the back of a dark van. Yeah. If you think I pissed a lot during this, I used to piss a lot during that too, and there was no toilets.
What the fuck?
I used to piss into Red Bull cans. That was
Oh,
difficult.
thank God. I thought you just pissed in the van.
No, I just pissed into the bucket and we added soap and then just put it on people's windows.
Oh, no. That's not true, is it?
No.
Okay.
I don't think that would clean them up real nice.
Probably would.
Then worked at Regis.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How many jobs have you had?
Loads.
What's Regis?
They do office spaces that they like sort of rent out for people.
So boring.
Mate, it was so boring. I was in a call centre having to take calls again.
I don't fucking care anymore. And then what? Regis?
That's when I broke my leg. So that's when I started my apprenticeship.
Oh, fuck
So I started
me.
my apprenticeship doing weekends only.
Fucking hell, that took a while.
Yeah, it's a long old journey.
Jesus Christ.
Which is why I appreciate this job a lot. But yeah, I worked at Regis for a bit. That was horrible. Then I was doing window cleaning at the side of doing my apprenticeship. And then cut down the days I was window cleaning to transition in and out.
And then we are
here where we are.
Oh, God. Okay.
That was a nice journey, wasn't it, for you? I think you enjoyed that.
I enjoyed the start a lot. And then I wanted to die. I felt your depression.
That's how the career started. It was very fun at the start. And then the further it went on, I wanted to die.
Yeah.
And then now I'm back to tattooing. It's the sweet release.
Yeah.
It's okay now.
Until this gets depressing.
Yeah.
Which it never will.
I don't think it will.
No.
Honestly, I can't see that happening. If I won the lottery, I'd 100% still be tattooing.
Yeah, so.
I wouldn't tattoo everyone. I wouldn't tattoo anything.
What if all the inks get banned and we have to go underground?
That's even better.
Yeah. Free
Not
money.
literally.
Yeah, no tax.
I hope that ink ban thing doesn't come this way.
Well, obviously. Why would you hope it would? I'm not worried about it. At all.
No, because you can't do anything about it. We just have to see what happens.
No, I mean, I'm not worried about if it does happen. Like, it literally won't affect me, I don't think.
It won't affect you if you could only tattoo in black and grey.
No, because I would just tattoo in colour and
just not give a shit.
Who's going to stop me?
I don't know. Would you still post on Instagram?
Yeah.
Because that would be evidence that you've used colour tattoo.
I just make my
colouring.
Instagram more anonymous. Just DWT tattooing or something. Just change my name. Commit to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that would kind of work.
Fucking vibrating.
That wasn't a vibrate. That was my stomach rumbling, that.
Fuck off.
That was.
Oh my God.
It's stopped now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too worried. Like I've talked to a few European people and they've said there's a huge loophole, which is you can still buy the inks. You're just not allowed to use them, but you can still buy them. So who fucking cares?
So I guess just keep using them.
Yeah.
I heard the reason it was because they were saying that they were carcinogenic. That's the best I've heard. But then everything's carcinogenic.
Zero science behind it as well. Like zero. So it's just bullshit. Absolute bullshit. So yeah. It'd be annoying if we had to, because obviously the only worry I have is that obviously some guy in a fucking suit telling us we can't use colours is one step away from a guy in a suit telling us it's illegal. Which isn't too insane because tattooing's been illegal before. It's got a long history of being illegal, so it could happen again.
But why would they make it illegal now?
Because it causes cancer. Because they can say it causes cancer and then they'll ban colours by saying it causes cancer with no evidence. Zero evidence. Colours cause cancer. They're now banned in the EU. That's what happened. That is literally what happened. And it's now in effect. How did that happen? Nobody fucking knows. But like that's what I'm saying. It's one step away from a guy in a suit saying, all tattooing causes skin cancer. It's now banned. And that's it. Because it's just happened. They've just banned colours. So what's stopping them banning all colours and then we're fucked?
Mad that they would happily ban an ink that could cause you cancer, but all the things we do within our diet and lifestyle that cause cancer, fine. No talk about that. No talk about being healthier, getting more exercise, not being obese.
Yeah.
No talk about any of that.
Please keep smoking cigarettes so we can get all the tax money off it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drinking alcohol, get all the tax money from that. Keep doing all those things.
Yeah.
But we're going to ban tattoo inks.
Yeah, which has a long history of people not paying tax, so maybe that's why.
Maybe there's a small link.
Yeah.
Yeah, being the outlaws.
Yeah. Pay your tax. Protect tattooing.
Yeah, like we do.
Yeah. I pay a lot of tax. Happy to do so.
We're very good boys. That's why we're very good boys.
Yeah.
Shout out to HMRC.
Sponsorship, HMRC.
Friend.
We like you. Don't come around my house.
But yeah, see what happens with that, I guess.
Honestly, though, I'm not worried because, tattooing's illegal in, I think it's Korea.
Yeah.
Korea, it's illegal, and there's fucking hundreds of tattooists there who are sick.
Yep.
They just operate illegally, and they never get any bother because nobody fucking cares.
Yeah, who's going to be policing that?
This is the thing, we could, obviously say if we had to go fully underground here, we just put some fucking stickers on the windows and be done with it. That's it. Someone knocks on the door, we get a camera on the door, and if it's a fucking guy in a suit, we don't answer. Simple as that.
Halfway through a colour tattoo, you're like, shit, we need to black this out fast. Scrub.
I was using black.
Is that red ink? No, that's just blood from where I've overworked the shit out of this. What about, let's go through your long career history.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm guessing this is going to be long and tedious.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's about the same as yours. So I went to college. Went straight from school to college, art college. Did fine art. Got triple distinction. Yeah. Then kind of got bullied into going to uni. So I went to, like I said, my tutors, like I said. They were very heavy on, try uni, try broadening your... I was like, I want to be a tattooist. And they were like, try broadening your horizons, see what you like. There might be something more academic you'd like.
Get yourself into debt for something you're not sure you want to do forever.
Do that. It's a great idea. I do love my tutors. I still talk to my tutors every now and then. They were great. They pushed my creativity mad amounts, showed me a lot of things. Great. But then they definitely did pressure me to go to uni. And I know it's because obviously they have to fill us for certain numbers of...
They want a nice conversion rate.
Yeah, they want the conversion of college to uni. And I was a student that looked up to them, so I think they knew I would just go, yeah, I'll go to uni. So I went to uni. Biggest fucking mistake I ever made. Loads of debt, waste of time. Just bullshit. Yeah, hated it. So I went to uni, dropped out. Dropped out to get my apprenticeship, but I wanted to do it properly, not like these little fucking mugs you see nowadays. I was like, I'm going to build a portfolio, like an actual portfolio. So I spent 9 months building a portfolio, which was luckily majority commissions, like commissions that people wanted. I would just scan them and then print them.
Yeah.
Obviously because they got the commission. But then I had originals as well, and it was all paintings. My portfolio was just paintings, just one after another. I did put some sketches in the back to show I can draw. And that was it. And I presented it all professionally. And this is what I wanted. I wanted to create a professional portfolio that I could actually take places. Because I'd heard from being tattooed, I heard people tell me, like, this is how you get a tattoo apprenticeship. We tell people all the time, but then people still turn up with fucking things on the phone like, I drew this. And you're like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah, I want to see the actual drawing.
Yeah, I want to see you actually draw. Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to build a portfolio, so I spent 9 months doing it, but obviously I had a flat, so I worked at Bench.
Nice.
Yeah, I worked at Bench in Metro Centre. It's a shopping centre in Newcastle.
Yeah.
And at the time, Bench was a very much failing business. I think it's still going, but like loads of their shops have shut.
They're they're massive in like the early to mid noughties.
Yeah. They were like clutching at straws at this point, like hard. I think like Superdry was like fucking flying past them at this point, so they were just fucked. So yeah, I worked at Bench in Metro Centre, and it was just a failing business.
This is the first I'm hearing of a Bench shop.
Oh yeah. They were dead. They were dying at this point. They were dropping like flies. Like every other day we'd hear, oh, so and so's shut, so and so's shutting down. So we were all like, oh fuck. But yeah, so I worked there for 9 months, and it was all right actually, because it was a failing business. It was great. Like, so here's a little. I'll just tell you my Bench story. So I went to the interview. It was a group interview of like 40 people, and they did it in 3 stages, I think, where like, so they split it in half and split it in half, like literally just told people to go home.
Yeah.
So like they did like a group interview, split us into groups, and then like there was like an assistant manager, and then manager, and they were like, you know what I mean? They were just playing games with us and just trying to see what people are like and shit. And then it was all obviously selling based, like,
spin the bottle.
Yeah.
Whose fingers that?
Yeah, get naked. And then, so they split the group down once, and then again. So there was like, it ended up being about 8 people left. And then that one was where it was more of a formal interview with 8 people, one-on-one. And we had to like pick an outfit from around the shop and make it and all this fucking bullshit.
You basically did like The Apprentice, like a quick version of The Apprentice.
Yeah, this was all in a night. This was like 2 hours, 3 hours. And at the end of it, obviously all of the people that were waiting, and then they were like, right, okay, cool, thanks for your time, everyone, we'll get in touch. Daryl, can you just stay behind? And I was like, yeah, cool. Everyone went, and they were like, we'd like to offer the job. And I was like, fuck off, really? I was like, proper like, fuck. I'd never had a job, so I was just like, fuck, like, really? And they were giving 2 jobs out, so they were like, yeah, we'd like to offer the job on the spot. It's yours. When do you want to start? And I was like, yeah. Cool. And yeah, I got the job. And then I remember specifically a guy called Nick. Shout out Nick. He was a cool guy. He was a pro at selling shit. Like, he was fucking good at selling shit. He had the gift of the gab. Big time. And he was like, I'll take you under my wing. I'll teach you how to do shit. You know, I believe that you've got it. I believe you could sell shit and you'll be good at this.
You had sales targets?
Yeah. We had conversion targets. We had a conversion.
Well, so were you just working on the floor of a bench shop and you had to try and get people to buy clothes that were going out of fashion?
Yep. Exactly that. That is what we had to do.
So you'd have to be a pretty fucking good salesman.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to get people through the door and we had to get them to buy something and then get them to buy and then do add-ons, get them to buy more things, get them to buy socks at the till and shit like that. Like, we had to, it was heavy sales tactics. But within the first month, Nick realised I'm fucking awful at talking to people and I am not good at that. So, he realised very quickly that they all realised they made a big mistake. And, they put me in the back on the stockroom.
Where they keep the uglies.
Where I flourished, yeah. I'm organised as fuck, so I fucking organised that stockroom. I was just tagging all day and shit. Like, I was a till boy as well. I'd just sit on the till all day. And I was good at that because it was a routine. Someone would come, they were buying something already, and I would go, do you want some socks? Do you want some of this? And I would sell that shit quite well because they were already buying. Like, I found that quite easy. And I did manage to add on quite a lot. But I wasn't good at the initial, which is what Nick was good at. And Kaylee, she was the other assistant manager. She was great at it. Which is where, like, they would come through the door and, like, he would always say, don't just go, hey, you all right? How you doing? Don't do that. He was like, find something and talk to them. It's like, don't talk about the shop. Just find something. And he would literally, people would walk in and they'd have a bag from a different shop and he would just go, oh, what'd you get from there? And stuff like that. Weird shit. He did weird shit. Shit that if someone said it to me, I'd be like, fucking leave me alone.
Mate, those people annoy me so much.
Genuinely, I walk in shops and people do it to me and I just look at them and go, yeah, no. I do that now. I just go, no.
The one that annoys me is taking your headphone out to be like, what did you just say? And then I'm like, oh yeah, welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a good... I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm so miserable. I'm honestly, if anyone is watching this who has seen me in a retail environment, I'm sorry. Because like, the thing is with me is that I hate retail environments so much that when I go, I know what I want. I don't browse. I don't fuck about. I know what I want. I know, even if I'm going to like a sneaker shop or a vintage shop, it's because I've seen something on their Instagram and I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Do not try and sell me. Do not talk to me. I'm just a miserable cunt. So like I walk in, I'm not joking. I've walked in shops and they're like, hi, how are you? And I've just went, no, I'm just getting that. Like I've done that because I just don't want to do that. If I'm there, I just want to get my thing. I want to fucking go home.
It's like a weird fake small talk thing.
Yeah, I don't want it. I don't like it.
I get why they do it.
Yeah. I get why they do it because it works on people that are happy and I'm not happy. So
it works on normal people who aren't really.
Well, honestly, it works on people because I've fucking seen it work with Nick. He was pro. Like people would walk in and then he would just start talking to them and he would have a fucking 10-minute conversation with them. And then at the end of it, he would go, what are you here for today? And they'd go, oh, I'm just having a look. And they'd walk out with 100 quid's worth of stuff.
So what's in that Ann Summers bag? Oh, let's have a look. I got the same one in red.
Yeah.
Sword soloing.
Look what I can do.
Oh, I love egg. I've got one of these in me right now. How weird is that? I'm wearing this same song.
And it's just starting. But yeah, genuine. So yeah, he was very good at it. I was so bad. I remember the disappointment. I could tell he was so disappointed. Like, he was genuinely mentoring me. Like for the first few weeks, month, maybe 2 months, he was all the time. He would we would just be like hanging on the racks. Someone would come in and he'd go, right, go on, you do it. Talk to him about that. Talk to him about that. And I'd go over and just go, you all right? And then just go, yeah. And I'd go, ah. And then they'd walk away, and then he'd be like, and then I'd see him go and snipe them. Like he'd straight away go around, and then because he'd seen I fucked up, and then he'd start talking about the thing that he told me to talk to them about, smooth as fuck, and then he'd get a fucking sale out of them.
Runs over to, what the fuck's up with that guy? Yeah. Normally we keep him out the back. Daryl lift.
He is an idiot.
Quasimo what?
But so I ended up in the back just tagging. Obviously not all the time, but yeah. And I did that for 9 months, and then got my apprenticeship.
Nice.
That's the end of my job history.
Man, that was fucking long and tedious.
It was, yeah.
You really dragged that out.
I did, yeah. Sorry.
What would you do if you weren't tattooing?
Ooh. So I've got a weird, I've got a genuine pipe dream that I do see myself doing one day, which is owning some kind of food establishment. I want to do that. I've got a good little dream of I like the idea of owning a truck, just a little truck, because you're not tied to a fucking premises and sales and commitment. I like the idea of having a truck and then just being every now and then just the truck's here. Do you want to eat? Go to the truck. I like the idea of that.
So you can pull up in city centres.
Exactly.
Or a fete or a fairground.
There's no schedule. There's no specific time. If you want to hire me, that kind of vibe. I like that. Just no commitment. Just maybe every Sunday I go somewhere and I do that.
I could totally imagine you having a restaurant, but an actual restaurant.
Yeah.
For some reason I have in mind that you'd do a gourmet or a better version of something that's normally quite dirty.
Nah.
Like a decent burger or a version of chicken or...
Nah. I like dirty shit.
Yeah.
If I was going to do food, it would be probably tacos. Just fucking good tacos.
It'd be nice to have a place that did good tacos.
Yeah. There's a couple of...
So hurry the fuck up.
A couple of leads.
Crack on.
But I would do birria tacos. That's what I want to do. Birria tacos.
What's a birria taco?
Birria taco. So birria taco is... first of all, it's normally a pulled meat. So it's it's not normally chunks or anything. It's pulled meat.
Yeah.
And basically all it is you make a consomme. It's a hot...
Consomme, have sex with it?
No. Consommade.
There's no sex.
A thick broth, basically.
Thick from the sex.
Fuck's sake.
So you've made your thick broth after consummating the meat. You've pulled it. Maybe it's pulled you.
You're a dickhead.
Right, so you fuck this piece of meat.
You make a broth.
Okay.
And then so basically when you're making birria tacos, it's a spicy broth. And then you dip your tortilla in the broth. You stick it on a fryer, like a griddle.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put your meat, your cheese in it, and you make your taco while it's frying.
Oh. So
you make this broth covered, and obviously because it's fatty, it makes it crispy. So you then get this kind of not crispy, but slightly crunchy, very rich taco. And then normally you open it up towards the end and then you chuck some salsa and shit in. And then...
Man, that sounds perfect.
They're so fucking good.
After the sex as well, you're going to be wanting something to eat.
Exactly. And then you get you serve it with a little pot of the grit, so you dip as you eat. It's very wet and messy. It's fucking delicious.
That is good.
But the thing I like about tacos is, they're easy. They are easy. There's a lot of prep, especially if you do birria, because you need to make a broth, you need to make the pulled meat. That's normally smoked or slow roasted. You know what I mean? It's a lot of effort. But it's quick and easy. It's I want a birria taco. It's fucking done. Do you know what I mean? Fry it off, you're done. It's quick. There's not a long process of hurdles and shit and cooking times and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of that, yeah.
I could totally imagine you doing that anyway.
And it's a bit of a niche, especially it's big in LA and America. Birria tacos are very common. But over here, there's not a lot.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
Probably shouldn't have said that idea to all these people. The millions and millions that are listening right now.
I know, we have got a lot of followers, but
yeah,
if anybody wants to steal it, I don't really
over
care.
Over 100 million. right now. So.
If somebody wants to make a burrito taco truck, that's fine. I'll go eat at your truck.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I can't make one.
Maybe they'll let you have sex with the meat before.
Yeah.
As well.
No, that's just my trick. Don't you fucking steal my trick.
Extra salty.
Daryl's secret sauce.
Oh, Daddy's secret sauce.
Just me fucking a brisket.
On the bottle.
But yeah, that's not like what I would do if I wouldn't be a tattooist. Well, it is partly, but that's something I genuinely do want to do.
But if you weren't tattooing, you could put all your eggs in that basket kind of thing and just follow that.
So if we're having the conversation of what would I do if I wasn't tattooing, chef is up there, 100%. Some kind of chef, just because I like food. And then this is probably more of an obscure one, a framer, like a picture framer.
Yeah.
I'm really into framing. I like when I have to frame stuff, it's enjoyable. But I'd love to do, obviously, make my own frames, cut my own glass, all that, mounts, all that shit. Like, I'd love to do that. Box frames. Like, that'd be something I could find enjoyment in, I think. Yeah. That's probably my two. But chef would be first. Like I said, I'm never going to become a picture frame on the side. Who the fuck would do that? But chef, I could genuinely see myself one day with someone. I couldn't do it by myself, but with someone having a little food adventure of some sort. Like Little Nick did it obviously during lockdown, and I was very like inspired by that. I was very like, oh, that does look fun. Yeah, like having a little food thing. So, but I wouldn't want to go bricks and mortar. I think truck is.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Definitely on my vibe.
I think I would become like a bit of a wheeler dealer.
Wheeler dealer.
Yeah, like
crack or heroin.
I use too much to be able to sell it. Like, have you seen American Pickers?
Yeah.
I fucking love that show.
You do that?
I think I could imagine myself going to car boots, buying stuff and then selling it for more online and just trying to hustle my way through like that.
That's what my dad did.
Going to antique shops, going to charity shops, reuse centres, the tip.
Yeah.
Because I think you'd be able to fill quite a lot of your days each week looking for the stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty straightforward hours-wise. In that I could do it in my own time and then be home
just
in the evenings.
Yeah,
but I'd only be able to go out when the places were open anyway. And so it'd be a pretty straightforward thing to do. That would be my only way of that would be the way of getting money. I just can't see myself working for someone anymore.
Oh, never.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never work for someone ever again. Self-employment is like the best. I don't know why more people aren't.
But I'll probably be like a model or something before that happens.
That's just like a no-brainer. Like, it's a smooth transition, just straight into modelling.
But this is already model quality.
Yeah. I mean, you get the offers all the time.
Yeah,
so.
no, they don't stop.
Yeah.
Keep commenting on my page on Instagram, being like, quick, send a picture of yourself to us and we'll get it posted as soon as. I'm like, no, that will do more for your page than mine.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not going to boost your page with this.
You don't want to break the internet.
No.
Like, Kim Kardashian tried.
With the ass thing.
Yeah.
Imagine me doing that. It would break her internet.
Exactly. People have never seen an ass so small. Like,
yeah.
It would just, to see Hank Hill's ass immortalized people would lose their mind. There'd be riots.
I think so.
Yeah.
See, that would probably be straight up there. Some sort of performance.
That was so dumb. I just had to address how dumb that was. Some sort of performance. Oh, yes.
Performing of some sort.
Yeah, stand-up.
I really want to do more stand-up, but I'd have to be able to do I'd have to do the wheel and dealing side as well as, because I can't do that without, it's like a...
Just getting coffee, don't worry.
That's okay. Obviously, you wouldn't earn a lot of money doing that in the startup days, so I'd have to do the wheeling and dealing at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like suck the odd dick there and again for a £5, just keep the cash flow ticking up.
Yeah. Sex work is an honest job.
Yeah. You got a £5 or?
Got a couple of quid.
Half of one?
Is it a bartering process?
Yeah,
I'll give you 25p.
I'll give you 25p, but I'm neglecting the balls. Deal! I'm in. Yeah, I think that, probably just push the stand-up side of things.
Yeah. But I suppose that's something you are already doing, so...
My aim would be just to be wanting to tattoo for as long as possible.
I mean, that's my aim.
Definitely do some more writing and stuff as well. I really like the idea of being in like a sitcom or something.
Like an acting part?
Yeah.
Oh. Not just the writing?
Both.
You want to do both?
Yeah.
You want to be the Steves?
The Steves?
Yeah, in People Just Do Nothing. Steve's.
Yeah.
He's the writer and he plays Steve's.
Loads of sitcoms are like that.
Well, Ricky Gervais. Yeah, tons of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Steve's was the first one that came to mind.
But I need to get...
Steve's was the first one that came to mind because he's a terrible actor. That's why it came to mind. Because he wrote it, but he just put himself in it, and he's not great, but he's hilarious, obviously. But
You said I'm a terrible actor.
yeah, you probably are. It's a guess. It's a wild guess.
Why would you say that?
Because I've had sex with you and you just never look good.
That's because you don't make me feel good.
Well, try harder. Act.
I'm trying as hard as I can.
Get in character.
You know, when you like this, just doesn't make me feel good inside, you know.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Literally feels good inside.
Yeah, it feels good inside to you. Because it's inside you. Right. But inside of me is... That was beautiful, wasn't it? See how good that acting was?
Oh, shit, that was pretty good, actually.
I was right in there.
I was getting a bit like, this is getting a bit dark here.
No, I was there.
Wind it back a bit.
Yeah, I was there. That was me being a little bit upset, sad. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah.
You look
phone
like...
me if you need anything. I'll be there, ready and waiting.
You look like you want to cry.
I can get... My eyes are probably looking like they're watering right now, aren't
They honestly...
I was pushing for crying.
If you can't see at home, his eyes are watery.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was getting ready.
I'm not blowing shit up your art. That was genuine. Like, that was pretty good.
The funny thing is, I know that you do pretty well in acting as well because we were doing that TikTok that time.
Yeah.
And your line was, "What are you doing?" And then you came in and went, "What are you doing?" And I went, "I'm just standing here because it's where I'm supposed to be for this bit to work." And you're like, "No, it's the line, you fucking idiot." Which apparently means like that's where you want to be in acting, isn't it? Is that you genuinely believe that that's what's coming out of that person's mouth.
Yep.
And if you were a professional, maybe you'd know what your line was, so you were ready for it.
Yep.
And then you'd create special moments like that's my private time.
That was good. Well,
fuck it. We're going to be actors now.
Yeah, should we just be actors?
Yeah, let's do it.
Write a sitcom.
I'm going to write a sitcom this afternoon. Should be done 4-ish. And then we can just get going on it straight away. That's it. We're going to be fucking famous. Yes!
That was a really bad connection. It was like here.
If you look at elbows.
What?
That's how you do a good high five, isn't it? Look at the other person's elbow.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, look at the other. Look, here we go.
So I have to look at your elbow?
Yeah.
I don't believe this at all.
Okay, go on.
Wait, and again. But less preparation.
Okay.
Right. High five. High five. High five. High five. What the fuck? Wait, right. Now look at hands. High five. High five. High five. Ah, see, that's still pretty good.
It's still not bad.
Yeah.
My hand hurts.
My hand really hurts now.
Hand modelling's out of the question. Oh, it's your shit hand, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it doesn't hurt because that. You made a lot of pins and needly things. Like, do you know what I mean?
Hopefully the characters that we write don't have much clapping or slapping of hands to do.
Less high five. Don't write in high fives.
No.
Yeah. But if we do, we'll look at the elbows. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
It did seem to work both ways, though.
That can be our parting gift.
What?
Look at the elbows if you want to do a proper high five.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should make that a regular thing of this podcast. We leave by informing the viewer of something. Of something. Of value.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the elbows if you want a perfect high five.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to leave it on that?
We should probably do a high five and then leave it on that, yeah.
Oh, you better not fuck us up.
Bye!